Okay, ladies and gentlemen, want you to stay comfortable and go ahead and continue eating if we know that the line was long. But we are going to go ahead and proceed, and we're going to get to the awards portion of our evening tonight. So first off, I just want to preface before they come up, I just simply want to say thanks to them for all the hard work and the time put in to developing our student athletes that they spend away from their families. For a person that coached for 10 plus years, I understand that you see these kiddos more than you see your own family at times. So thanks to them for all their dedication and hard work. So I want to also say thanks to Mr. Jackson tonight. He has allocated more revenue to our sports programs than any superintendent that I've been around, whilst making education a priority. So we want to thank Mr. Jackson for all the resources he's allocated this year to our sports programs. A lot of people don't understand or not knowledgeable what he's done, but he's done a lot. I also want to thank the central office staff. I was just thinking tonight, I don't know how many times I had to call Miss Crystal and beg for mercy for a coach turning in RQ the day of a game and trying to get a check cut. And thanks for her putting up with this year, and Lacey helping out with the requisitions. It's been a very collective effort this year to make sure all the sports programs go smoothly. So thankful to all those that pitched in. Want to thank Randy Harvey for offering his excellent services for all the live streaming. Randy, we can't thank you enough for everything that you've done. We also want to thank First Baptist for allowing us to host it tonight, and thank Miss Janie Vincent, Miss Bobby Jones, and I saw Miss Taylor back there, and all the ladies that served tonight. There was a lot of people that pitched in to get this together tonight for these young adults. So if I left you out, it wasn't by intention, but thank you so much. Thanks for everyone being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our first presentation will be fast pitch and slow pitch softball with Coach Combs.
All right, we were told to be quick. I understand this. We have 2 seasons of softball, so it's going to take me just a little bit longer. But like Mr. Beasley was saying a while ago, got to thank a few people. First of all, my beautiful wife. Where you at, Amanda? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Mr. Jackson, it's always great to have a former coach kind of leading the ship. There wasn't one thing that I asked for all year long that he didn't make happen. So thank you very much for that support. Like Mr. Beasley said, we've got countless Booster Club people, Janie, just so many to thank with Sandra and Tara, with the hospitality, you guys, the desserts you guys make is just best in the state, no doubt. Girls can tell you that as well. I got some coaches up here, Coach Warren, Coach McKinney, Coach Katie. I don't know if you guys have been told this, but Coach Katie's stepping away from coaching, and the impact she's had on our softball program the last 6 years, Coach, I can't put into words. Definitely going to be missed, and we love you, okay? Let's see. Let's start with our seniors. You 4 seniors, would you do me a favor and come up here real quick, okay? You 4, come on. Okay. All right. Now, I was doing some research over the last few years. These 4 seniors have a total of 270 softball wins throughout their 4 years, with a winning percentage of 90%. They played in 8 out of 8 state tournaments. They won 1 state championship and played for 6 and 1 semifinal. 7 LaFleur County Tournament championships, countless local tournaments and festival. Individually, with today's news, I've got some good news to share. All 4 of these have been selected as all-state players throughout the course of this year. We got word today that Alyssa, Riley, and Kylie were chosen as slow pitch all-state members, and Letty was chosen as a fast pitch all-state members. Okay, so that's the highest honor an Oklahoma athlete can make, and all 4 of our seniors have been selected for that. So that's pretty big. Then you throw in the fact that they're great basketball players. Coach McGinty and I were talking about this. They played in 11 out of 12 possible state tournaments, which is just unheard of. They'll ever be duplicated. 2 state championships, 5 runner-ups, 2 semifinals, and we got them a senior accomplishment plaque for all 4 of them. So if you guys want to pass those out. Yes. Yeah. There might be 3 schools in the state of Oklahoma that has more wins and a higher winning percentage over the last 4 years than these girls right here. All right, you guys can have a seat. Okay, now I've got, the way we do it, we kind of break it up into fast pitch and slow pitch season. The first award we got for fast pitch season is our Offensive Player of the Year. And the coaches and I went back and forth over this. We had 2 young ladies that you were literally splitting hairs on batting averages, home runs, RBIs. And so we decided to give out 2 Offensive Player of the Year awards for our fast pitch season, and that is Letty Parga and Kylie Merritt. Our Defensive Player of the Year for fast pitch goes to a player who led our team in fielding percentage, had the fewest amount of errors all season, which was just 1, which is remarkable considering the position she played. Arguably, they call it the hot corner for a reason. She was selected as an All-State player. Our Defensive Player of the Year for fast pitch is Riley Jarrell. Next award goes to our Most Improved Player for fast pitch season. And we had 2 ladies that made tremendous strides on offense and defense for us this fall. They both improved their batting averages by over 100 points and made fewer errors, considering the fact that we played a tougher schedule. To me, was just remarkable. So our Most Improved Players go to Allie Lohman and Kylie Combs. Our last award for just fast pitch season is our MVP, and this was kind of a no-brainer. She's the most dominant pitcher in the state, the most feared hitter in the state. I'll have a lot more to say about her later. Our MVP is Alyssa Parker. Next awards is just for the slow pitch season. It just wrapped up. The first is our Offensive Player of the Year, and it goes to a young lady who I couldn't be more proud of. We've talked about this all season with her, the pressure she was under. Most people wouldn't understand it, but we as coaches do, and I know all of our players do. We wouldn't have had the success we had this season if it wasn't for her. She hit over 600 with 15 home runs, and I can't brag enough on the season that she had. Our Offensive Player of the Year for slow pitch was Cadence Batt. Our Defensive Player of the Year for slow pitch goes to a young lady. All the coaches talked about how much her maturity was just so much better this year. It was unbelievable. We asked her to change positions, and she took it and just ran with it. She works her butt off on ground balls probably as hard as anybody we've got. She's always been a good hitter, and now she's become a complete player. A lot of schools are recruiting her now. Our Defensive Player of the Year is Dawson Brown. Our Most Improved Player for slow pitch was a no-brainer for us. This young lady came out of nowhere, became one of our best hitters all spring, and I mean from day one to the state finals last week. She improved her batting average by over 200 points. I'm so happy she finally broke out this season and showed all the Pecola people what she's capable of. Our Most Improved Player was Landy Riggs. Our last award for just slow pitch season is, of course, our MVP. That's another no-brainer. And I got to say this, what I loved about her playing slow pitch for 4 years was it showed all the people in the county, across the state, it allowed her to showcase her defensive skills, and you know what a show she put on. I talked about unbelievable jumping line drive catches to counting plays of making ground ball plays in the hole and up the middle, not to mention the tape measure bombs she hit all season. It's just things that she's going to be talked about for decades. Our MVP is Alyssa Parker. And I do want to say this, and I hated it for her, and we talked about it after we got beat in the finals. I want you guys to listen to this stat. Hang on, Lisa. Her final 4 games as a senior, I hated it for her. She went to the plate 18 times, and not one coach pitched her. She was walked 18 times, and I know she just felt helpless. And she was walked 160 times throughout her 4 years for just slow pitch. It's unheard of. Okay. All right. Thank you, listen. Now, these next group of awards are basically for our fast pitch and slow pitch season as a whole. The first is what we call as our newcomer of the year. It goes to a player who either didn't play varsity much last year, new to the program, or an incoming freshman. We talked about this year going to a player who we felt like would start on about every school around. And I know she was a little frustrated with a lot of the playing time she got. She didn't get many starts that she liked. We understood that she definitely had a role on our team, and she helped us win a lot of games. And I can't wait to see what type of player she's going to be in the next few years. Our newcomer of the year is Adriana Mills. Our next one is our Hustle Award, and it goes to a player who we feel just gives it everything they got in every workout all year round, from practice, no matter the score. This young lady has done that for us all year. She may not be the tallest, the fastest, or the strongest, but she makes up for it with her effort and heart. Okay, our Hustle Award goes to Brinley Noble. Okay. Our next award is our Impact Player of the Year award, and this goes to a player we feel just has that unique ability to come up clutch in a game. Whether it's on offense or defense, this young lady probably needs the award named after her after the year she had. Whether it was making a running catch in the gap, throwing somebody out on the bases, coming up with a big 2-out hit. This young lady has ice in her veins, I swear. All of her teammates and coaches just love her to death. We couldn't be more happy for her. Our Impact Player of the Year is Elliot Alexander. Ellie out. Our last award is what we call our Lady Indian Award. This award is very special to us because it goes to a player that encompasses everything that coaches preach about. Putting in work pretty much every day, whether you're in season or off season, working hard in practices and games, being coachable, being a great teammate, being a great student, and a great role model. This young lady exemplifies everything that we just talked about and so much more. The impact she has had on our program and the school over the last few years is something that I just can't put into words or have enough time to talk about. She's earned countless awards, with some of the highest being our senior class valedictorian, all-state in every sport she's played. She was selected as the Oklahoma Gatorade Player of the Year in softball for 2024, and I'm betting she's going to get selected for it again. I can't say enough about the impact she's had on my life when it comes to coaching. Our Lady Indian Award goes to Alyssa Parker. That's all I've got. I think Coach Warren with baseball is next. Is that right, Mr. Beasley? Yeah. We're done with softball. Yeah. Coach Warren with baseball is up next.
I didn't bring my book like Coach Combs. I just got one sheet of paper. All right, so we've got awards. We finished, we got to the finals of the regional tournament to try to get to go to state. It just didn't work out for us. We were 17-18 on the year. These young men, I appreciate, hey, you guys, come on up here, all of you guys, come on. All the baseball team, come on. Be careful, okay? it's a ragtag bunch. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, these guys have worked hard for me for the last little bit. I'm used to being in a fall and spring baseball school. It's a totally different world being in a football school for baseball. It's just it's really hard to compete with some of the teams that we've played. But these guys have fought, and we played some really good teams. We beat the #1 team in our class. Catch them early in the year. We played some other good teams and competed with them and beat some of them. But these guys are a really good group of young men. I took these guys to catch them for 3 days and 2 nights. And then we went down to Durant, and as far as I know, these guys acted right. And I wouldn't have a problem. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, y'all must know something I don't. But they did. They acted right. We had a good time. When we go and eat somewhere, the kiddos they'd sit down. They'd have a little bit of fun, but they knew how to act. So I appreciate you parents, the kids you raised that I get to coach. We went and, like I said, just had a good time. I appreciate all their hard work, and I appreciate all the parents. Also, I want to thank the Booster Club for everything that you've done for us this year. Helped us pay for our rooms at Ketchum, and then paid for our food and rooms down at Durant. It's something to get to do with these young men, to take them out of their realm and out of their city and go somewhere else, and they know how to act. So you've got something to be proud of with these young men. So I'm going to go ahead and carry on with my awards. Most improved. I have 3 of them, and Ethan Fisher, Remington, and Kingston. Those 3. The Indian Award goes to Kyron, Sean, and Lane. My rookie award goes to 2 freshmen. These guys, actually one of them pitched in the regionals and hadn't got to throw a lot, didn't start a lot of games, but done a great job on the mound for us, got a win. And then the other one has pitched a lot for us throughout the year as a freshman. That's the other good thing. We don't have we only had 1 senior, which was Hayden was out with us. We were very young, so the future does look bright for the baseball team for next year and years to come. It is Cash Benefield and Brady Jones. My Hustle Award, one of them, I'm sitting there, hold up, and he just keeps going, and he just looks back and laughs at me. That would, there's 2 of these guys that really kind of, in my frame of mind, set themselves apart, or how hard they played most time, and it was Austin Cagle and Carson Taylor. The defensive award goes to Logan Dunnigan. Most stolen bases was Brady Jones with 20. Most hit by pitch, Howard, he got hit 9 times. Most runs scored was Carson Taylor with 27. Most RBIs, Aiden Howard with 26. Stay there. I'm just glad we had somebody hit a home run, so he had the most home runs, which was 2, Aiden Howard. Highest on-base percentage was Aiden Howard with 492. You need a wheelbarrow? Highest batting average, Brady Jones at 352. And the last awards I have, I have 3 of them, don't I? Okay, that's right. Pitching award. These two guys, every time we would play somebody, you knew every time these guys were on the mound, they were going to give us a game. We had a chance to win. Not that the other guys didn't, but if we played somebody really good, it didn't matter how good they were. These guys give us a chance to win every time they were on the mound. And it was Todd Jarrell and Brady Jones. All right, Mr. Beasley, that's all. I don't know. I don't have the schedule of it. All right, guys.
Who's got a flyer? Can tell me who's next. Somebody took it off the table. Looks like girls basketball, Mark McKenzie and Coach Katie. And Coach Warren.
All right. Girls basketball. There's a lot of people that makes these things go, and for me, very important people. Shanna, that's been doing it with me for a long time. She's probably gonna throw rocks at me now that I'm home more, but get me out of the house, do something. Coach Katie. Coach Combs thinks how important she was to him in softball. I'm telling you, y'all know, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have had a lot of the things you had the last 3 years, 4 years. Coach Katie has been a wonderful asset to me and made my job so much easier with the huddle and all the nonsense with the computers. She is very underappreciated and underpaid when she helps me, I promise you. Coach Warren coming in and doing all that he done to help us the last couple of years. Last year, no pay. This year, I think he might have got a little bit, not much. But there's been I've had a lot of help. And as I look around, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I am old school. I really am. I believe in hard work, dedication, and it'll pay off in the end. And as I look around, I see a couple of people out here that I coached their daughters. Now I've coached their granddaughters. So it's probably time to move on. And these girls, we're going to sit up here and we're going to give them all these awards and all these things that we're doing tonight. But the most important thing, they are better kids and better people than they are athletes. And when you're around kids like that, it makes your job very fun, and you don't have to worry about them, not worrying about the ineligible list, whether in trouble or anything like that. I appreciate how good of students and kids they are. So, yeah, I do. Can't see it. By the way, Coach Katie ordered these. All right, each of you are going to get a plaque. This is Choctaw Nation Invitational Tournament Champions, LaFleur County Tournament Champions, Black Diamond Conference Champions, District Champions, Regional Champions, Area Consolation Champions, State Tournament Semifinalists with a final record of 24-3. When I call your name, come and get your plaque, please. Bailey Davis. Kylie Combs. Selena Phillips. You knew I wasn't gonna call you. Just seniors come up here. Before I give you your awards, 4 seniors, 5 seniors, 6 seniors, 7 seniors, Selena, it keeps going. And when they were freshmen, we won a state championship in basketball. We lost Micah, which was a very important player. Had all of them coming back as sophomores, and their season didn't go as well as they had planned on it. And things worked out that their coach quit late after their junior year. And I go coach them again. We have 2 starters back, and Piper joined us, and nobody thought they were going to be any good last year, and we did. We struggled early in the year. It was hard to win a game. I think Hal beat us 20-something, and then we go beat them in the county tournament and make the state tournament. And this year we had all 5 starters coming back. And we have Jordan moving in, and we don't know nothing about her. She got a hurt leg, she can't play in the summer, and she's crying around and all that good stuff. But what a pleasure she has been in addition to our team when we start practice. And of course, we don't get to play a game until December because for some reason our football team did so well. They're playing into January in a bowl game in Hooker. And it was such a fun year to wait and play because of how well our football team was doing. It was great. We start in December in the tournament. We get in practicing. Jordan, she's practicing. She's doing really well. We look around. Something's got to happen. And you talk about team players. We have 5 starters coming back that was going from the state tournament team. And we had to work some things around that it could have really went bad, and some people not be upset, but people gave up some playing time, and it made our team so much better this year. I asked Coach Katie earlier, what was our record? She said it was 24-3. We lost to Hartshorn twice and Latta once. And Jordan comes down to the county tournament. We beat Hal about 40 up here at Picola on a Saturday. We go play them in the county championship. Jordan hits a shot at the buzzer to win the game. One of those shots you'll never forget. But these seniors, they're all going to college. They all going on a scholarship. All of them Selena's going in the military. The rest of them are going for softball, and Piper and Jordan are going to Eastern to play basketball. And they have been an honor to coach, and I'm glad to be their coach. Glad they're the last ones I have to deal with. Well, let me get my glasses again. They're going to get the same plaque. Lady Parga was the LaFleur County Tournament All-Tournament team and the Black Diamond All-Conference First Team. Glad I don't have your nonsense to put up with. No more. Riley Terrell. All-Conference First Team. Kylie Merritt, Choctaw Nation Invitational Tournament All-Tournament Team, Black Diamond All-Conference. Piper, Choctaw Nation Invitational Tournament All-Tournament Team, LaFleur County Tournament All-Tournament Team, Black Diamond All-Conference First Team. Jordan Jackson, LaFleur County Tournament All-Tournament Team, Black Diamond All-Conference First Team, Oklahoma Girls Basketball Coaches Association All-State, Oklahoma Native All-State. Alyssa Parker, Choctaw Nation Invitation Tournament MVP, LaFleur County Tournament MVP, Black Diamond Conference MVP, Oklahoma Girls Basketball Coaches Association State, Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State, 2A Prep Nation Player of the Year, Arkansas Democrat Gazette Prep Rally Basketball MVP. There's that one. And this one is almost remarkable. You know, I teased them that I'm playing basketball with a bunch of dang softball players. I've teased them about that for 4 years. But honestly, we were playing basketball with a bunch of competitive kids. It doesn't matter if they were playing checkers, dominoes, or whatever, they were going to compete. And that's why they were successful in both softball and basketball. I was just joking with you. You are basketball players too. But Alyssa accomplished something this year that it's going to take a long time for someone in this school to pass. They better get to work. Alyssa finished her career at Pecola with 2,571 points, ranking 12th in the state of Oklahoma in points scored in a career. Now, that's almost unheard of. And she has accomplished a lot of great things, and a lot of little kids look up to her, and hopefully they work as hard as these kids have, and they will be successful too. Who's next?
I think it'd be remiss tonight if we didn't give a man that's dedicated his career to serving our student athletes. Can we give Mr. McKees a round of applause for all his coaching? All right, boys basketball coach Barlow.
Thank you, guys. We're very proud of the season we had this year. Kids did great for us. They worked hard for us every day. Coach McKenzie and myself, I think we asked a lot of our kids, and they show up every day and work hard, and we're really proud of what both teams have done for the last several years. For this year, I would like to start off thanking my assistants, Coach Cannon and Coach Brackett. We asked them to do a whole lot. Especially in the month of June, from the minute we get them out of football, we're going until the state tournament. And these guys have done so much and give up a lot of their family time and things like that, and we really appreciate them. I appreciate Coach Brackett's family. So he didn't have to give them family time. We just recruited his whole family to work for us. His daughter kept shot charts during the game for us. His wife kept the book for us, and his son is the best filmer in the state of Oklahoma. And I hate to say this in front of all them, I'm going to miss him more than any of them, because it's very hard to find a kid that'll sit there and film a game when you got to turn the camera back and forth that doesn't start talking and miss 4 possessions, you know. That's what I got to go back to now that Coach Brackett's got the coaching job in Seminole, and we're very proud of him. We're still trying to find a way to keep Brett with us, but we'll see what we can do. But I do want to thank them, and I also want to thank Coach McKenzie. Since he's stepping down, he's been so good to work with us. Since I've been here, he's helped me tremendously. It's very difficult, and only probably Coach McKenzie and I can tell you, it's very difficult for 2 teams that have high expectations to share one gym. And that's basically what we've done since I've been here. And he's been tremendous to work with and very considerate of what the boys' needs are and the girls' needs as well. And just working things out with him has been great. And he's helped me a lot. So I do appreciate him. Now I want to get on to our players. We had a great year this year. We were state runners-up again, area champion, regional champion, conference champion, and LaFleur County champion. I hope we just keep stamping those on there every year. These guys have really done a lot of great things and had a great season. And I want to honor each of those guys because each of them was so important to what we've done this year. I don't know, is Beaver here tonight? Beaver may not be here tonight, okay? Austin Cable. Thank you, Austin. If you don't mind, just stand up here until we get everybody up quickly. No. Logan Dunnigan. Cash Jarrell. Ty Jarrell. AJ Lyons Jarrell. Brady Jones. Ja Posey. Chris Pugh. We hate to lose Chris. Chris has been such a big part of the team since I've been here. Hate that he was hurt this year, but the guy didn't miss a practice. He didn't miss anything. Just hated the way his senior year had to go. But he's been so good to have. We're going to miss him in this program. Houston Stroops. DQ Terrell. Oh, he's not here. Okay. And Dakota Terrell. Okay, we got some individual things we want to give out. Logan Dunnigan was Black Diamond All-Conference team. We appreciate him. Houston Stroops was Black Diamond All-Conference, LaFleur County Tournament, All-Tournament team. And he was our team offensive MVP this year. We appreciate him. This guy, AJ Lyons Jarrell, was Black Diamond Conference, All-Conference, and also our co-defensive player of the year. We ask AJ and Braden every night to guard the toughest guy on the other team. That's something that often gets overlooked in basketball. We talk about points and shooting and all these things. But this guy's guarding a guy that Coach Calipari's there watching. And I think that's pretty impressive. It's a very tough assignment when you know every night you've got to guard their best guy. And AJ did that for us, and Braden did that for us as well. We really appreciate both of them. Dakota Terrell, let's see here. He was Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State player, Oklahoma Basketball Coaches Association, All-District team by region. That's a very difficult team to get on because you're competing with guys from all different classes in this whole part of the state. And there's only like 10 of them. So we're very proud of it. I think he's made that 2 years in a row. Oklahoma Basketball Coaches Association All-Star, 2A All-State Tournament team, River Valley Democrat Gazette All-Area Boys Team, Black Diamond Conference MVP, LaFleur County Tournament MVP. He was our team captain, our team MVP, and scored career 1,500 plus points. And so we're really, really going to miss this guy. We also got him an award for scoring 1780 career points, something that's very hard to do. Really did it in 3 years. Not everybody gets to play as a ninth grader. And it's very difficult to get people to understand that in basketball. I got a kid that looks like this, didn't get to play a whole lot in ninth grade. And that reflects how good we've been. But we're really proud of Dakota, and we're going to miss him tremendously. All right. Last thing I want to do is do something for our seniors. Started trying to look at the 4-year run they've had. It's just been outstanding. We got a 4-year record of 99-19. Okay, a lot of teams don't do. There's no other 2A teams that do what we do. Maybe Dale. Okay, but even then they haven't played the 6A teams that we played. 12 of our 19 losses came to 3A through 6A teams. Okay, I think six of our 19 losses came to 6A teams, and there's not many guys doing that. 4 state tournaments, 4 undefeated conference seasons. These guys, our seniors, have never been beaten in Pecola. Never been beaten at home. The first Pecola boys team to play in the state championship game. 3 area championships. 4 regional, 4 district championships. We're 4-time LaFleur County tournament championships. 4 straight conference championships. Man, I just can't say enough about these guys and the work they put in, and we're going to miss every one of them. First one I want to give out this award to is Chris Pugh. Cash Jarrell. AJ Lyons Jarrell. And Dakota Jarrell. Guys, thank you. We really appreciate all the support that everyone at Pecola gave to us this season, and look forward to a great season next year. Thank you.
Coach Barlow wants to go ahead and jump forward and do his track while he's up here, if you don't mind suffering him. But I also want to recognize Coach Barlow. He was honored with the Arkansas Democrat River Valley Gazette Boys Basketball Coach of the Year. So let's give Coach Barlow a round of applause, Coach.
All right, we want to give out a few awards for our track team. We just finished up our state track meet this past weekend in Oklahoma City. We had some guys that worked tremendously hard for these awards. Mason Pivison. Houston Stroops. All right. Dakota Terrell. Dakota finished 6th in the long jump at the state tournament this weekend. And this guy, last year was 2nd in both the shot and the disc. Came back this year, it was a state champion in both the shot put and the discus, Hayden Chafee. That's probably true. Thank you, guys.
Chafee asked me before he went, said, if I win state, you're going to put up a banner. I said, we'll do our best, brother. So congratulations, Chafee, on that state championship, brother. All right, moving on, we have cheer with Coach Birdie.
Marie couldn't be here tonight, so Alicia is going to help me out. Thank you. Yes, give her a hand. If all the cheerleaders will go ahead and just come up here and stand on the stage, please. First of all, we want to thank the community and all the parents for all the support that you give us throughout the year. Cheer is all year long. We don't really have breaks, and it's pretty expensive, so we rely a lot on the community to help out, and you guys always support us, so we definitely thank you for that. Real quick, I want to go over a few things that have made these girls super successful this year. They've put in a lot of hard work. We've had a lot of fun. I'll start with OU camp this summer. They were game day champions at camp. They were rallier team runner-ups. There were 13 girls nominated for All-American. We had 2 All-American cheerleaders, Abby Rollins and Raylyn. Carly's stunt group won top stunt group at camp at OU for all the schools there. Good job. Raise your hand. And then we had 2 top tumblers at camp. Raylyn won top tumbler, and Caitlin Foster won top tumbler at camp. Okay. They won first place at the Jeff and Craig game day competition in Washington, Oklahoma this year. Then after that, we made our way to regionals. There were 54 2A Oklahoma teams at regionals. The top 15 go to state, and they placed 8th at regionals this year, so we went to state. The top 6 teams at state get to go into the state finals and perform again. This was the first year in school history they ever got to do that, so we went into state finals, and they placed 6th at state this year. We have 2 all-region cheerleaders on the team this year that they tried out, the seniors tried out this year. Abby Rollins and Camry Pivison are all-region cheerleaders. I'm going to say your names now, and Alicia's going to hand you your award for the year. And then there are a few individual awards that we're going to give out, and these, we don't have stats and things that we can follow like other sports, so these are voted on by the whole cheer squad. First of all, seniors, Abby Rollins. Cambry Pivison. Emma Madrano. And senior Jordan Watts. We will miss all of you very much next year. Juniors, Callie Combs. Evelyn Larimore, Allie Lohman, Bailey Madrano, Landy Riggs, Caitlin Blaylock, sophomores, Carly Taylor, Cambry Burdick, Raylan Cox, Brinley Noble. And freshman Caitlin Foster. And Austin Robbins. Okay, we have a few individual awards that I'll hand out real quick. We had 2 cheer captains this year. They did an excellent job. Bailey Madrano and Abby Rollins. Our MVP award this year goes to Abby Rollins. Top tumbler this year, Carly Taylor. Top jumps this year, Raylene Cox. Our best base this year, she's a main base, Allie Lohman. Best back spot this year that I don't think has ever let her flower fall, Kylie Combs. And our top flyer, Carly Taylor. Best attitude, you usually never see this girl in a bad mood, and when she is, she gets over it real quick, Brinley Noble. Spirit Award, Lady Biggs. Our Leadership Award this year, Bailey Madrano. Sportsmanship Award, Allie Lohman. Most Improved Award, Caitlin Foster. And our Newcomer of the Year Award, Austin Robbins. Again, thank you all for the support. These ladies worked very hard all year and cheered through football, basketball, and competed on their own. And I'm very proud of them. Give them one more round of applause. Thank you.
If you had an opportunity to see these young ladies, they performed at so many of our events this year. They're an awesome group. We went and watched, Mr. Jackson and I traveled and watched them at the game day competition. And at the end of their performance, and you watched every other school, you're like, I don't know how they can even discern who's really better than the other, because all the programs that the girls put on were great. So I'm just commending Coach Burdick, Coach Grimsley, and everybody else that's behind the scenes with our cheer program. They're doing a great job. Up next is Coach Parker with football.
All right, so good year this year, best year at Pecola in a long time. 9-3, went to the quarterfinals. Had to drive 2 days to get to Hooker and go play up there. So great year, 9-3. The 3 losses that we had was 2 state runner-ups and 1 state champion. So it's kind of bittersweet to lose like that, but at the same time, it really shows, what we accomplished out there. To the seniors, if you guys could come up here. These guys right here never missed the playoffs at Pecola. That's never been accomplished. Previously, 2 years in a row was the only time, or the most years in a row that Pecola had went to the playoffs. So they beat that record with 3, then hit it with 4 again this year, and it's going to get broke again next year with these guys that are coming up. So we're pretty excited about that. But these guys right here really set the standard, changed things around here that, Pecola's known around the state that we're an explosive team, puts a lot of points on the board, and you come play us, we're ready to go. And so it's a big turnaround for where things used to be not that long ago. So thank you guys so much for everything y'all done. I'm indebted to y'all for what y'all done here. Y'all left your mark. So we'll start awards here. Honorable mention, All-District linebacker, Tristan Lawson. Some of these guys out here, I'll say them. Second team All-District defensive back, Ronnie LaChapelle. Second team All-District offensive lineman, Evan Grimsley. Second team All-District offensive lineman, Bradley Covey. No Bradley? I've even got a story for Bradley. Huh? All right, Bradley was in 6th grade, and I would get all the kids that were baseball kids, and I'd have them in weights. And Bradley literally looked like an Oreo cookie because it was just so round, and I'd be like, man, you need to come play football. Like, I'm a baseball player. I'm like, you don't really look like a baseball player. So, talking to him and finally getting him out there, and he's just somebody that busted his butt and he made himself a player. We get some kids that can go from the word go, whether they're a freshman or sophomore. Then you get some guys that you've got to develop and come along. We develop all of them, but some guys it just takes longer. And by the time he became a senior or junior, he's a good player for us and gonna miss him. Huh? All right, Bradley's Kobe also made me more angry probably than I've ever been in football, and that's saying a lot. So, especially before a game, you don't want anybody messing around in the locker room. This is the first game of the year. So first game of the year, I go walking back in the locker room and say, hey, hey guys, let's go, get ready. We're doing good, blah, blah, blah. I walk in there and Bradley Covey is on a pogo stick jumping up and down in the locker room. Anyways, and it's hilarious now, but at the time, yeah, I was pretty mad. You guys all remember it. You had to be there. All right, second team All-District offensive lineman, Dylan Wilson. Expecting a big, big year out of Mr. Dillon next year. Congratulations, brother. Stay up here, yeah. Nope, won't do it. All right, now the first team All-District awards. This young man right here was tied for the state lead in sacks this year with 19, and that's Demir Bruce. And as much as I want, as Demir was a great player for us this year, Demir has always just been a model guy for us. If he's not on the field, he's the guy getting the water, running it out there as fast as he can for everybody else. Do anything, any position, he's not going to gripe or complain or anything. And I ain't got nothing but good things to say about you, Demir. All right, next one, first team All-District, athlete, great year on defense, great year on offense, Ty Jarrell. He can run, so I guess he gets the speed from his dad, I think. Is that right there? Yeah, hey, great year this year, brother. Big year coming up next year. This is a guy y'all gonna see have a monster year next year. This next dude lives with me, first team All-District, safety, Jackson Parker. Had a big year for us this year, just got an offer from Central Methodist, and been expecting a big year this next one for his senior year. Now I gotta be one of these dads that's got a senior now. All right. Not here, but the most physically gifted kid that we've ever had come through here. Kind of hit and miss throughout the year, but first team All-District, Pharrell Gordon. Also not here, but first team All-District wide receiver, Braden Hardwick. Braden, 102 catches, 1,780 yards, which was 6th in the nation overall. The entire nation, all classifications and everything. And I believe he was first for his class, the 26th class, so just crazy good year. And the guy that was throwing him the ball, first team All-District quarterback, Jasir Posey. Ja threw for 4,100. Well, I'll say first that Austin broke the passing record the year before with 3,000 passing yards. Stay here. And then Ja comes in, throws for 4,180 yards, learned the offense as we just got started with the season. Just had a great year for us. Recruiting is picking up. Alabama invited him to camp this past week. So we're expecting another big year out of him. Appreciate that. This guy here, a lot of speed, could take the top of defense for us at any time. Had a great career for us, especially the past 2 years, and that's first team All-District wide receiver, Cash Durrell. All right, so this is some of our district awards for Players of the Year. What's that? One more. All right. First team All-District cornerback, Logan Dunnigan. Logan, big year this year. Really proud of you, happy for you. As a guy, like I see you when you were younger and tearing it up in Little League, and it took you a while to grow a little bit. And then once you did, man, you just took off, and you know this year's going to be even better. So proud and happy for you, brother. Congrats. Our newcomer of the year for the District 1A4 came in. We had some injuries, and that's kind of what happened with Ty the year before when he was a freshman. And this kid just didn't come in and just fill a role. He did a great job for us, had 4 interceptions on defense. That's Brady Jones. Good job, brother. Great year this year. District 1A4, Offensive Lineman of the Year, one of my favorite players that I've coached here, a 4-year starter for us. Not somebody you would look at and say, man, that's just your prototypical offensive lineman, but dude comes off the ball like a wild man, makes things happen, and just a great guy too, Caden Colbert. Yeah, this dude right here, I could probably give it away if you see a guy that walks around. Can't stop walking. This is literally on the football field too when we're trying to do practice. He's walking circles like right here. But District 1A4 Defensive Lineman of the Year, Hayden Chafee. Great year. Robbed of being 1A All-State or All-State, the most destructive defensive lineman that I have seen since I've been here as a player, as a coach. Best one since Joe Dixon that I know of for sure. So we're going to miss Hayden next year. Great year this year, brother. Thank you, Hayden. You're welcome. Yeah, he was a kicker, all right. Hayden likes to just, I don't even know, he's just Hayden. Sometimes I'm like, why did you kick the ball out of bounds? Well, coach, I thought we're not doing a good job getting down there, so I figured I'd just kick it out of bounds so we won't have to go down there and we mess up. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. So oh, and another time, I was pretty tired in this one, so I thought I'd just kick it out of bounds so I didn't have to run down there. Kind of hard to get mad at him when he goes in and gets about 3 sacks the next series, though. All right. For the second year in a row, District 1A4 Special Teams Player of the Year, Dakota Terrell. Big time career here for this young man. Only the second Power 4 player to come out of this school going to Missouri. Had probably 30, 40 D1 offers. You gotta stand here and look when I'm talking, man. I know you're a little nervous. But great kid to coach, easy to get him recruited. Just a great kid, 3.8 GPA. We had a good time going on the road with some of those things, going to the schools, ate a lot of food, that was cool. But looking forward to seeing this young man compete at Missouri. Thanks, Coach. All right. And the District 1A4 MVP is AJ Lyons Durrell. This guy right here, if there's one guy that set the tone here as far as us going to the playoffs and stuff, at that point in time, it's AJ. AJ was the newcomer of the year his first year, running back of the year his second year, running back of the year his third year, and then MVP of the district this year. Going to play linebacker at Southeastern, has around over 5,000 yards rushing. I think it was 70 touchdowns. I think 8,000 yards of total offense in his career here. And so, man, gonna miss you, brother, but excited to see you go play at Southeastern. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, we had two guys make All-Star by class. The first one, I'm a little salty on this one because I got a call while me and Jennifer were in Walmart from one of the coaches, and they were doing the All-State meetings. And he said, I think that kid's going to get All-State in basketball. And I said, I don't know. They haven't played basketball season yet. He is good. And just, it was like a short conversation. And then I called him the next day, like, what were you asking me about? Oh, I was just wondering something. And so, really thought he was going to get All-State. We got 1A All-Star by class wide receiver, Dakota Terrell. And then 1A1 All-Star by class running back, AJ Lyons Durrell. So, appreciate it, everybody. Everybody that came to the games. We had an awesome atmosphere this year. When Hayden got that interception against Hartshorn, that's the loudest I have ever heard it at Pecola. We were screaming and punching each other on the sidelines and everything, but you know, these guys, like I said, the seniors set the tone, and the kids that we got coming back next year, we had our first practice today. Really excited about them, and y'all come out and support. Appreciate it. I'd like to thank my wife, Jennifer Parker, for everything that she does. She's the coolest and hottest chick I know, and I want to give her big props right now.
You saved yourself, brother. All right, last but certainly not least, and she was in like fashion, our high school girls track coach, Miss Jennifer Jackson.
I'm the only one up here all by myself. I'm kidding. All right, can I have all of you track girls come up here? And then Mason Pivison come up here also. Mason, come over here. Come over here, Mason. All right, cross country wasn't on the list, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of Mason for his accomplishments early in the year. Okay, so Mason ran cross country. We only had two. We had one boy, one girl, and Bethany's not here tonight. But it was hard to sell cross country to high school kids that have never run it before. It is a very, very hard sport. I did have 10 junior high kids run, and so I'm hoping that kind of the program starts there and we build it from there, and we have more kids next year come out for it. But with cross country, Mason would put anywhere from 30 to 40 miles in a week. It is extremely hard But he was wonderful to have. He worked hard every single day. Some of his accomplishments this year, he medaled at Spiro, finishing 8th, medaled at Wilburton, finishing 15th. Mason also finished 9th as an individual qualifier in the regional competition. This qualified him for the state cross-country meet in Edmond, Santa Fe, where over 150 participants were running that day. So when you hear he finished 8th or finished 15th, keep in mind that when he finished in those placings, there were always over 100 kids that he was running with. So for a freshman, his first year ever running, I was super proud of him for his accomplishments. So I'm going to give him a plaque for his state cross-country qualifier this year. I should thank my administration and my board for allowing me to start cross-country and then allowing me to build on the track program. I know the boys have had some in the past, but I don't know that we've had high school girls running track that I know of, and so I was super excited that we did have 10 girls come out for track this year. I don't think that I lied to them, you know, whenever they decided to run track. I think maybe they had false information what it was going to be, because, you know, all my softball girls came out and thought, oh, this will be so much fun, and we're so excited, and we'll go run 100 dash, and it'll be easy. And the first couple of weeks were a little rough. A couple of them did not drink the juice right off the bat. The practices were hard. I kept having to tell them that this is not excessive. This is what track practice is like, and so it was harder than I think what they expected it to be. But it took them a couple weeks, but once they bought in, I was super proud of the work that they put in. I appreciate Coach Combs for working with me. I know it was really hard for him to give up a little bit of control of those kids, but I do know that he was excited for his daughter to do it as well, and so he did, as a coach and a dad, let go a little bit and let me have these kids, and I do appreciate him working with me. I'm going to talk about just each individual kid a little bit, and then I'll give my awards. I'm going to start with Kylie Combs. Kylie Combs was our distance runner this year. She ran the 800. For those of you that don't know, that's half a mile. She came to me really early and said, Mrs. Jackson, I'm not very fast, so can I try the distance stuff? And I said, sure, we'll plug you in there. And I just fell in love with this kid, coaching her. She's a pleasure to be around. Practicing for the 800, practicing for distance, it's not easy, but she always took everything that I gave her to do with a smile on her face and hugged me, and she just was the sweetest girl. I hope that she sticks with it next year. My two sprinters were Caden Spat and Kylie Merritt. These two drank the juice a little later than some of the others. They thought, we're just running hundreds. Why do we have to run so much for 100? But when they really plugged in and started working hard, and they started to see that time go down and taking those, not seconds when you run 100, but, you know, partial seconds off of their 100 times, I think they started to understand where that practice was going into. And both of them took almost a full second off of their times this year. Kylie finished 10th in the 100 dash at regionals, and so she made great strides with her running. So I appreciate both of them this year. I hope Cadence sticks with it next year, and I can plug her into a relay again next year. Okay? All right. Letty's not here. Malia's not here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on to my awards. Starting off, the first award that I'm going to give tonight goes to a kid who came to practice every day and just worked hard. She never once complained to my face. She never whined during practice. She always ran whatever I asked her to run with a great attitude. She just showed up every day, worked her tail off, and I appreciated her very much. My coach's award goes to Piper Warren. Okay, this next young lady qualified for state in the 4x100 relay, the 4x400 relay in her first year running track. She made great progress through the year, starting out the year running a 69 in the 400 dash. The 400 dash is one lap around the track, it's a quarter mile. And she finished out the year running a 62. That's 7 seconds off of her time. That was amazing. She ran that 62 at state in the 8th lane, which is the absolute worst lane to be in because you're out in front of everyone and you have no idea what's going on behind you. And so she started us out right with that relay in state on Saturday and put us in position to podium. She was also a member of our 4x4 relay team that got to stand on the podium in state, earning a 5th place medal this weekend. My Rising Star Award goes to Raylan Cox. Okay, my next athlete I would like to recognize qualified in the 4x100 relay and the 4x400 relay. She receives this award for her grit and determination. She was asked to run everything from the 100 dash to the 800 meter run. I knew I could count on her to give 100% in whatever I asked her to do. Even if she wasn't excited about running that event, she was always going to give me and her teammates everything she had. She was part of our 4x400 relay, winning a 5th place medal in state this weekend. My Lady Indian Award goes to Riley Jarrell. Okay, my next athlete, some of her accomplishments through this season. She was 2nd place in the discus at Wilburton, 4th in the discus at Heavener, 2nd in the shot put at Warner, 1st in the discus and 4th in the shot at Porter, 3rd in the discus and 1st in the shot at Keys. She qualified for state in the 4x100 relay, 4x400 relay, shot put, and discus. She medaled 4th in shot. She medaled 4th in shot, and she was also a member of our 4x400 relay, medaling 5th place in state, getting to stand on the podium for both events. We all know she's an amazing natural athlete, no telling what she could have accomplished if I had had her for some more time. My outstanding thrower of the year goes to Alyssa Parker. Okay, my last award goes to an athlete that has had an amazing track career. Some of her accomplishments this year were 1st in the 400 at Wilburton, 2nd in the 400 dash at Warner, 1st in the 400 dash and 3rd in the 200 dash at Porter, and 1st in the 400 and 4th in the 200 at Keys. She was the regional champion in the 200 dash and regional runner-up in the 400 dash. She qualified for state in the 4x100 relay, 4x400 relay, 200 dash, and 400 dash. Jordan qualified for the finals in the 400 dash and finished 8th overall at state. She was also our anchor in our 4x400 relay that medaled 5th in state to stand on the podium. Our outstanding runner of the year goes to Jordan Jackson. All right, thank you, girls. Hopefully you younger ones can recruit more runners for us next year. Girls, come run track for us next year. It's hard work, but it's worth it. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Jackson, for coming in and bringing us a breath of fresh air in the running sports. That's someone that took up running a few years ago outside of the grind of football. Cross country is the most challenging and most mentally, you have to be the most mentally tough sport there is. So, young men, if you want a challenge, go run some cross country and you'll see it. So, we need to boost our running sport. So, next year, be thinking about that. We want to wrap up tonight's event just saying thanks for everyone coming, but it was made aware to me as we tried to promote Pecola sports. We did have an individual, if we had a Jim Thorpe award, maybe you guys need to go check out who Jim Thorpe was. He did everything. We had one individual that participated in every single sport that they were able to participate in this school year from fall to spring. A young lady competed in softball, competed in cheer, competed in basketball, competed in track, and that was Miss Kylie Combs. So if we had a Jim Thorpe Award, it's Kylie Combs. Last but not least, we've been asked if there is some dessert pieces back, some cookies and things back there on the back, so if you'd like one on the way out, please go by and get that. I'd also want to again thanks to Miss Janie and all the booster people that put on the event tonight. And thanks for everyone for coming. That's a wrap for 2025. Thank you very much.